What's going on, boxing fam? This is Brian Murphy here with Body Shot Boxing, here to talk about Timothy Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao this weekend. It's going to be a great fight, y'all. I saw 24/7 this weekend. These two men, they're going to go at it. They're both proven warriors. They're both proven champions. Manny Pacquiao over the years has proven himself as a true champion. Timothy Bradley has proven himself as a true champion as well, a true brawler, a true fighter with heart. Of course, most people feel that he didn't win the fight against Manny Pacquiao, the first one. I also feel the same way. But his two fights since then, one against Juan Manuel Marquez, he beat him, no doubt about that. Ruslan Provodnikov, straight up war, man. They got fight of the year. The sixth round of that fight got round of the year. He's a warrior, so this fight's going to be really good. It's going to be two men going in there. Bradley's a durable guy. We know he has one of the strongest and toughest chins in the business. So we know that the likelihood of him going down or getting knocked out, it really isn't that great. As far as Manny Pacquiao goes, he's durable too, even though Juan Manuel Marquez knocked him the bleep out. He's still a durable fighter, and over the years he's proven himself to have a relatively strong chin. So we don't expect him to go down either. Another reason for that is Tim Bradley doesn't have the straight up pure knockout power that you would think that he has, particularly because of his build. He's an extremely muscular guy. He's more muscular than Manny Pacquiao, but he's a less harder hitter. So it'll be interesting to see how this fight goes. I'm going to have to edge it out to Manny Pacquiao with a split decision. It's just my guess. It obviously can go either way. But I did think that Manny Pacquiao won the first fight, so it would stand to reason that he would win the second fight, even though Timothy Bradley is a lot more seasoned and has faced some really tough opposition since his first fight with Manny Pacquiao. Still give it to Manny Pacquiao, though. I think he's going to edge it out. Split decision, that's what I call it. I think in order for him to win this, he's going to really, really have to beat up on Pacquiao, and he didn't beat up on him the first time, so I don't see him beating up on him the second time. But what I really want to talk about is what this fight means for both fighters. Aside from the obvious, there's a belt on the line. Timothy Bradley holds the belt, but it's a little more than that. If you watch 24/7, this is redemption. These men, they're not at peace. They're not happy about where things stand from the first fight. Timothy Bradley doesn't seem to be getting much sleep at night. They both seem to be, in turmoil over this fight. Manny Pacquiao, he seems to be a little bit more at peace because he won the fight, but there's still that L on his record. Timothy Bradley, he's all messed up over this, man. He's all messed up over this. He says that he believes that he won the fight. I don't know if I believe him. I really don't. He seems to be a very, very conflicted man, and even on 24/7, he even says himself, "What's bothering me? What's keeping me up at night? What keeps pecking at me?" And the answer is the Manny Pacquiao fight. And he knows that people don't believe that he won, and he wants to rectify that situation. And this is redemption for him. He needs to be able to go to sleep at night, lay his head on the pillow, and say to himself, I legitimately beat this cat this time. And right now, I don't think in his heart he believes that, and it's bothering him. But to put it a better way, a good friend of mine, Reggie, who has a good boxing mind, he says, Timothy Bradley simply needs to win this fight because he lost the first one. I was a little more philosophical with it, but he lost the first one. He knows he lost the first one. The rest of the world knows that he lost the first one. And in order to truly redeem himself in the eyes of boxing fans and for his own personal peace, he really needs to win this fight. I like Timothy Bradley. He's a good guy. If you're a boxing fan, it's very difficult not to like him. He's a good dude. He's a warrior. I do believe that both of his ankles were injured during the first fight, but he persevered, went through it, didn't quit when he could have. He's a family man. He's a devout Christian. He holds true to his religion. So it's kind of hard not to like the guy. He's a stand-up dude. But with that being said, I think that Manny Pacquiao just may edge this out. But either way, I think the cool part is we're not always guaranteed a good fight in boxing. So sometimes we know we're going to be watching a good fight, i.e. Andre Ward. Sometimes that may not be the most exciting fight, and I'm a big fan of his too. But with these two guys, I think we're pretty much guaranteed that they're going to go in there. They're going to slug it out. It's going to be a good fight. And we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. Body Shot Boxing, Brian Murphy, long live boxing.